Hello, Kate Mills here from ProfessionalMums.net, continuing my weekly series with just sharing some of the insights I've had around flexible working since I started up ProfessionalMums.net. When I came back to my job after having my first baby, I remember talking with my CEO and he said, how does it feel to be back? And I said, it feels fantastic because I'm really engaged and I absolutely love my job. And I really think that's core if you want to make flexibility work. You have to love your job. Just doing something that you're sort of doing because you have to do it and doing it flexibly and balancing it with children, I think becomes very stressful. So I've written up here a love affair because I actually think when you do love your job, it is a little bit like having a love affair. These are some of the components that I think you need to think about to figure out if you're going to love that job, particularly when you're going back into a new role. The first one is quite obvious in some ways, the job, the role. Is it the right job and is it the right role for you? The next one is the culture. Now, often much harder to gauge, particularly when you're outside the organisation, but absolutely key if you want to love your job is that you love the culture. And the third one is your personality, the type of person that you are, the type, how you work, the kind of stress that you thrive on and the kind of stress that you drown on. What are you like exactly? Now, I think these three are all crucial. I think when you've got the right job and it fits your personality, that can be great, but without the right culture, again, you can be set up to fail. And I've worked in organisations like this where it's been a great job and it's suited my personality, but the culture of the organisation hasn't worked for me and you can end up feeling quite isolated. I think when you work into a place that's got a great culture and it fits your personality, that's great, but if the job's not correct, you're going to end up dissatisfied. If it's not the right role for you, if it's not taking your career in the right direction. And then you come to, it's a great job, the culture is fantastic, but it's just not right for you and your personality, the way that it actually works. And when I think of that, I think that you end up basically feeling like it's not the right fit. However, when you have these three and we meet in this lovely little sweet spot here, it is what I like to call, as I've written up there, an absolute love affair between you and your job.